make sure that their right thumb touches the right side of their body as they come through. Okay? So what this looks like, I got these guys on this side, these guys on this side, and they're just going to go back and forth working on that basic technique starting at the 10-foot line. Okay, so go ahead and go, guys. Of course, they're all overhand. Again, you can do this with underhand. You're going to want to do a better job than these guys of catching the ball. They're not warmed up yet. They're still half asleep. That's all right. Now we're going to yell at Sydney because she didn't swing all the way through. All right, so go ahead and go just back and forth, guys. Communication is really important here. We're not looking for killer serves or anything. We're working on the technique. We're working on them gauging how high they need to toss it to get over the net. We're working on swinging all the way through with our arms. And we're working on consistently getting it over the net. Now, as you go through this, especially if you're doing underhand, after a couple of minutes, tell them to take a step back. After a couple more minutes, you can take another step back. A couple more minutes, take another step back. I'm going to assume with 4th grade, I know down here, our 4th graders serve actually inside the baseline. I think they can take a whole step or two inside the baseline. Miranda, how far inside the baseline is it for the 4th and 5th? It's at least a full step, isn't it? For the AAU stuff, don't they serve inside the baseline, right? Or they can go over the baseline or whatever. Yeah, so I think you're going to have at least a couple feet, or at least you should have a couple feet at that age level to be inside the baseline, which is going to help out considerably. Now, the last thing I want to show you, sis, are the zones on the court. I don't know if you guys remember these. So we're just going to run through those real quick so that when you start teaching the girls where their base position is on the court, they can start remembering where those spots are. So let's have you guys all over here. And Miranda, let's just run you through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, position number 1 that's your first server, and this is your service order. That's why they're numbered this way as you rotate through. That's position number 2. That's your second server. Your middle front is 3. Your left front is 4. Your left back is 5, and your middle back is 6. And then as you rotate, you actually go the other way. Okay. So 6 obviously is last, and you rotate here. Then you do your 3 across. I'm sure you probably remember this. I'm trying to cover all my bases here. There we go. And then finally you get to go back and serve. Okay, so, and again, that's your right back, and then you got right front, left back, and middle back. Okay, for your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so hopefully I've gone through. There's some games you can play. One is serving to dead fish. I'll have all of you guys go over to this side, and let's have somebody lay in the middle of the floor so you can see what this looks like. This is a game you can play. I even do this with my high school ones because it's kind of fun. You're going to have 2 teams. I'm just going to show you this on one court so it doesn't get too confusing. You're going to have 2 teams, 1 on each end. Hold the balls for a second, guys. Thanks. And then you have their teammate go to the other side and lay on the floor. When you yell go, they all start serving. And if their serve hits their teammate, they get to go join them on the floor. Okay, and you have to be spread out. And since you are a dead fish, that means you can't move. Now, some girls may want to lay on their backs. I tell girls to lay on their stomachs so they can at least lift up their head, so they can see if a ball is coming so they don't get bumped in the face. Okay, it's happened. They're 4th graders. Somebody will cry. All right, so these guys are just going to serve. When I yell go, I won't yell, I'll just say it. If they hit Miranda, they join them again. You would have another team on the other side here serving to a girl laying on the floor over there where I'm pointing. And the first team to get all of their players as dead